This is moving. Man.
Shalom.
Shalom,
Shalom.
shalom.
Shalom, shalom. Man, welcome to be back. How I feel, Op? It's a delay, ladies and gentlemen. Let's start off with that. There's a delay going
Yeah,
on here. Hasatan is busy right now. We got
man.
E82, our one and only.
Yes,
Io,
sir.
the truth rapper,
You
and Safar,
y'all
the
rapping.
watchman, I guess. I say what my name mean in English. Uh,
Good to
Wait,
be
is he
back,
moving? Are
man.
we good? It's good to be back on Thursday again. A good old
Yeah,
Thursday. There you go, Fishman.
yeah, man. Good to be back. Working through these difficulties, these technicalities we
Yeah,
having.
that
But
2023 is trying to bring already.
boy, you
Yeah, this
You know,
I don't know.
we got to see it. Yeah. Go ahead.
Yeah, this is not right at all. I want to apologize to the family because the internet has been working perfectly all day until it came right about time to do the show. Then all of a sudden it just spazzed out and it's spazzing out now. We gonna try our best to get through this. We have a very, 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 very long delay between the three of us. Um, right now, I'm looking at me on the screen and I'm not even moving. I believe it's gonna be difficult to play any of our songs throughout the break, but we're gonna try to keep this thing moving the best that we possibly can. How you fellas doing? What's going on?
It's going good. Going good.
going
Of course,
good.
Dallas, Texas. Dallas, Texas. Don't know if we want to be hot, cold, or whatever. But we know it's Christmas and New Year's. No, we know that
Right,
much.
right. Them heathens out. Them heathens out. Man, we got the same
Yeah.
weather. We, they the ones doing all this, man. They done prayed against it, but it ain't
Gotcha.
gonna last, man. It ain't,
So,
man. Look, the weather is the same way up here in South Carolina, man. It is cold. She was saying how in Texas it's freezing by noon. It's May and July and
yeah.
June out
Yeah.
there. So,
Take
man,
this off and then put it back on at nighttime.
right, right.
Yeah, yeah. You walk out the house with a bubble coat on and come back home in a white beater here in Texas.
Sweating.
Why you got a bubble coat in
You
Texas?
sweat.
Why you got a bubble coat in Texas? All right.
Bubble coat. Gonna be sick. You know how your grandma used to tell you, you sweating inside that jacket.
You
Right, right,
gonna be sick. Yeah.
right. Exactly.
Oh,
You know the
man.
craziest thing about this internet not acting right is that you know how the waves will show you if it's weak or not. My waves showing me that it's very strong. Um, that just gives me even more reason to feel like it's being tampered with. And it's absolutely nothing to do. You know, looking at it on my end and the quality that you guys are getting, again, I want to apologize for it because it's all about product. What I'm seeing, we are not producing a good product. We got a pretty good show lined up. How well this show is going to go, Shia Yashub don't know. I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little frustrated right now, so bear with me. And All praise to the Most High. Though we are back, like we were saying, glad to be back. It was a long vacation. For some, I really didn't do a whole lot of vacating.
Right.
I was still dropping. Yeah, I was
I did it
a
all.
couple of videos, just trying to keep the page relevant. But let's get to it, man. Let's get through it. Um, because we already running a little bit behind time. So as scheduled, we was going to have a little small talk about our black women versus black men. It's going to be sketchy with the music. I'm going to try to play it. If it work. All praises. If it don't work, we're going to keep it moving. But anyway, now, women, please forgive me. Because my wife done already told me that you cannot have conversations like this and don't have a woman present to be able to defend herself. So we're gonna try to keep this here within the boundaries. we we gonna we gonna try to keep it within the boundaries. I do have a video that I want to share before I get with this, and I'm to try to play it. Okay, let's see. I'm finna try to play it. Here we go. Check this out.
Has been used as the
Hopefully.
measure. Many times, if a black man does not have money to give us, we won't even let him see his children. We won't
Is
let him
anything
spend any
playing?
time with it because he does not give us whatever the child support is. And I'm not
It's
saying that we don't
playing.
need money to raise a
Okay,
child.
y'all keep
but
me
I'm
on.
trying
Y'all
to explain to black women that raising a child consists of much more than feeding, clothing, and sheltering it. That's maintaining one. To raise one, you need a return of the parental coalition of the father and the mother to put the proper values into the child. Many of our boys, when we raise them alone, they grow up with the female emotional mechanism. They are suspicious, they are doubtful, they're disrespectful of womanhood, they are bitchy, they can't make a decision. And many of our girls who grow up in a home where there's no man present, they go out into the world and try to mate. They don't have any idea how to live with a man day to day, how to prepare a proper meal, how to be a mother, how to just be in love in the home. Most of what our people and our children especially have learned about how you have a relationship, they learned off of television.
Mm. Mm.
I wanted to jump off into this is because I feel like our black women has been hijacked from us. And you guys have heard me talk about this several times, and I talk about, starting all the way back to Vietnam War, when they shipped a bunch of us off, to that daggone war. And by the time we came back, a lot of us came back as mad dogs. I feel like, and this is just my opinion, and I would love to hear you guys' opinion. Somebody just texted me and told me that it's playing pretty good, so all praises, because it don't look like it on my end. On my end, it looked like it's just spazzing. But I want to know from you guys. I feel like that what's going on is an agenda, and to me, it's like another form of population control. Our black women hate our black men, and for the most part, the way our brothers act, we hate our black women. So Fa was sharing something with me not long ago about the attitude. And I know that this is something as brothers we can deal with. The attitude that we get when we deal with, with black women that are out there. And I think a lot of the times we get misconstrued because when you look at our brothers, I'm 49 and I see a lot of brothers that's my age still walking around with pants sagging. Still acting like they still, G's on the block. You see what I'm saying? And so the reason I'm bringing that up is because the same enemy that still got us as brothers brainwashed, they the same enemy. That same devil got our sisters brainwashed when it comes to how they feel towards us. So I would love to hear y'all opinion on that.
You got it, Safa?
Yeah, I take my bad. Well, of course, I feel the same way. The white man greatest enemy is the black woman, hands down. It is that you can go to two Ezras, and see how they had to get our attention. And by the third or the fourth person came in, they said, "Well, women, and then wine, and then everything else." So it always starts with women. Of course, that's always been our weakness, but the enemy have always played them against us. whether we admit it, see it, or don't see it, whether they knowing, unwittingly, or just doing it just because. We need to realize that we are in the same community together. We're in the same community together. The enemy is attacking both of us, and we need to realize, hey, let's come to a common ground on all this. I'm not asking for it to stop because yes, some of us men do need a little push. But damn,
Absolutely.
don't kick us out so they can bring in more. That's all I'm saying.
Right.
Go ahead out.
No, I agree with you both. And I I've said before, the war between the black man and the black woman, so-called black man and so-called black woman. Shaza Ali, the sister in the video, she was ahead of her time because she noticed it and didn't mind speaking the truth on it.
Right.
But the war, man, it's just, if you go online, man, you could just see, like, I can watch any video. I pause the video and I go straight to the comments, and that's where the war is. I mean, it's just, hundreds and thousands of comments about whose fault it is. No, it's your fault. No, it's my fault. What about the 60s? And so we was talking earlier about, coming back from the war when so-called black men fought the war. We came back. Well, welfare was being implemented. So we were deemed crazy. Our women didn't need us. They put us out of a house we helped build before we left.
Yeah.
So now we're getting crazy and they put us out homeless, got to steal to eat. Now that's when the institutionalization for our prisons truly started.
There we go.
So this war has been here for a minute. I mean, even go back to Eden. Look at Adam and Eve.
Right.
Look at how Cain was so-called a mama's boy and jealous of Abel and his dad for him having to do the work, and then vice versa. Abel was about his dad, so the house right then was tore apart. So it's just, man, it's just today. Like I said, I agree with you guys. There's a resolution. There's a solution. We just got to be able to
and that's one of the reasons why I wanted to bring it up, because I truly feel like we need to get our women back. Our women have been hijacked from us, and so when you look at individuals like Cardi B and Megan Thee Stallion, these are women. If you pay attention to media, these are women that the media put on pedestals as strong women. So if this is the case, these are the women that they are trying to say that our young girls that are growing up need to pattern themselves after. That's dangerous. That's dangerous. You see what I'm saying? Because like I told Sophia, it's two things that's going on right now. And by no means am I going to let us as men off the hook. The two things is that, and I'm gonna start with us, okay? Because I don't need my wife to jump on me when I come out for her. So I'm gonna start with us. We as black men, we need to learn how to be men.
That's it.
Black women need to learn how to be women. And that is what's been stolen from us, man. When women hear this word submissive, boy, they go into a whole nother arena. Because the word has been scrutinized and the word has been changed into something that what it's not. They hear submissive, all they hearing is do everything that the Negro tell me that I need to do. And that's not the case. There is a distinction between a woman and a male. And that distinction has been taken from all of us. There is no longer proper gender roles in the world that we live in.
Right. Come on, man. Bring it out. That's the role is what, like you said, what's lost. When sometimes when women hear submissive, it's just, oh, you just want me barefoot and pregnant. I heard that time today on watching TV. And I heard somebody say that. I was like, man, like it's really the Gregorian 2023, and we still saying this stuff. And it's just, but like Ephesians 5 said, if we're truly led by Mashiach and led by Yahuwah, we will define that term to our women. Like, no.
Right.
That's
Exactly.
not barefoot and pregnant. That's not it. And that's our responsibility. And like you said,
That's our responsibility.
And we take flight from that. We take flight from it.
Yeah.
Right. When you Sarah and Moses, Sarah called Moses Lord. And the reason she called him Lord was because she knew and recognized that this brother is being led by a power that is outside of himself. So even there was times when she didn't understand what this brother was doing, she was able to follow this brother without hesitation because she knew. And we know the background of Moses. Moses fell off himself a couple of times, but still his foundation was the Most High, right? And so this is where the thing is. And I'm going to put this one deal out there, right? And I want to bounce it off of you guys one last time, and we're going to move on with the show. The enemy is scared of black men. We are the most feared thing in the earth. And they know the best way to bring us down. It's been proven time and time again, man. The best way to bring us down is through our women. So what do? They corrupt the mind of our women against us. And at the same time, they feminize us as men that we are no longer men or even want to be men. Why? Because they know that Ruach, what that Ruach will do through us, they've been watching, they done read about Moses, they done read about Isaac, they done read about Jacob, they know who Joshua is, they know what David did. Should I go on? And they know that we are that bloodline. So what's the best way to get them? What's the best way to bring them down? Through our women. Go ahead, fellas.
I can agree most, man. When the Almighty Yah, when He created everything, man, the Most High power, He gave male and female. He gave male the rules, the laws, the statutes. We give that to the woman, the female. The female give it to the children. So that's the order. That along with them hating the word submissive, they hate head of the household. That's like they when you filling out income tax to one another. Which one gonna put head of the household, me or you? That type of stuff. You know, it's weird. And me, you know me about this subject. Both y'all know I am gonna touch on the men, but if the spotlight is just on the women, I'm gonna handle the women on it. I can talk about the men. That ain't excluding us because I'm black. I know our issues. I know what took her to get to where she's at, just as well as I know where it took y'all to get where y'all at. I'm black as well, so there's a subject that needs to be talked inside of a household. Not no respectable house. We talk about them women who love doing this for fun to us. That's all. We love respectable women, and there's women out there that do stand up and fight for us. I'm 10 toes down again.
Exactly.
10 toes down.
Exactly.
And they get worse just like we get.
They're unpopular too.
Right.
I can almost promise they're very unpopular.
Right. And just to land back real quick on what both of you were saying, that's why television tries to portray that image of Megan Thee Stallion and Cardi B, because you got to understand, 2000s, 2010, it was still like, I need a man. Now it is.
They was pushing that INDP, that song by Hurricane Chris, Independent One. We laid a lot of red carpet for them to come in and do what they're doing with our music too. So yeah, so go ahead.
Now, you know what I'm saying? You're right. We laid the red carpet, and then once this boom in 2012-ish, the last 10 years, drop out of high school women, go to the strip club, stack your money, get you some songs together, and you can be a star.
Right.
Wow.
That was a sneaky way to do it, to say, we don't need y'all.
Right.
But like,
we don't need y'all. Exactly.
Our women are starting to fight back 10 toes down and say, you know what? No, we ain't having this. And that's why the revolution will not be televised, because it's not going to be on TV. It's going to be bringing the family back together. And that's how
Amon. Because Yeah, man, this is a whole nother conversation. We're gonna come back to this conversation on another day. And when we do, we're gonna have to have a woman on the panel with us. All right.
Yes.
We're gonna have to even it out.
Yes.
But yeah, we're gonna definitely have to come back to this here on another day. I'm finna try to play our song. Yeah. I hope that it worked. This is by a young lady by the name of Ohana Songbird. Okay. And the name of this song is Deceivable Heart. I just came across this young lady not long ago, man. Really great music. I'm gonna try, man. I hope that it play. Let's get it. Man, you gotta be kidding me.
Boy, I'll tell you, the enemy don't want this word to go forward tonight, boy.
Y'all give me a thumbs up if y'all.
Yeah, that was nice. I like that track. And I believe we may have can't hear you out.
Yeah, there we go. Yeah, I'm representing Shug. I seen her.
Okay.
Come up on my Spotify. when he said his name, it reminded me. So yeah,
Yeah,
I don't know her
that
music
song.
straight up, but that name and that voice, I remember that.
That's a nice song, a nice cut, man. Nice message. You know, the message is
Yeah.
real. Because a lot of us are going through that right now, that battle between the flesh and the ruach, man. So
Come
yeah,
on.
most definitely. I might go follow her on Spotify and check her out. Check the rest of her music out. Did we get you back, Sheer?
Yeah.
I think he.
Oh man, he did
Yeah,
not. He didn't went to glory. He didn't go on to
I
glory.
don't know.
There you
there
go.
you
Okay.
Yeah. Boy,
go.
you like Elon Musk just malfunctioning right there. $2 billion missing. That's it. Look where that man money go. Where that man do with all that money?
Oh,
That
oh
man
no.
lost a lot of money, and he ain't said nothing about it neither.
Yeah, man.
Oh,
That man. He got way too much money to be playing with. But yeah, that was a great topic. Like she was saying, man, we have to get
God.
some wives and some women on the panel the next time we able to talk about that. But we're gonna keep it moving in the show,
Keep it
man.
going,
The next what we got on deck is, I'm sure a lot of folks will want to speak on this. But so far we got a boy Ye. He missing. Ye
Yay.
can't be
We got
found.
Britney Spears missing. Theophilus, he was just found the other day. It's some rapper I ain't know nothing about. He was missing also. Yeah, man, but yay.
Yeah,
Yay.
but
I hope it ain't no brother
um,
Yerusalem situation, man.
yeah, but yeah, y'all. Ye is missing. So they've actually been trying to find him. I believe someone is trying to sue him because I guess he's been secluded for a little while, but it got put out to the mainstream media that somebody was trying to serve him some kind of papers for some lawsuit, and then that's
Yeah,
when the
it was his lawyers. Since December 12th, he been missing. His lawyers tried to come serve him to say that they finished with him. And the only way that you can get fired or your lawyers drop you if they come serve you the after data. So they went to look for him to serve him. His lawyers went to go serve him some papers to drop him. They couldn't find him. So it's been like December 12th. I think December 12th is when it actually broke. But they been trying to find for the longest with him.
wow, yeah, it's interesting to me that all of a sudden, uh, you know, since October, now all of a sudden his lawyers want to drop him. You know what I'm saying? About and
Yeah.
it's supposedly the lawyers want to drop him. It was some money that they owe him.
Yeah.
I mean, he owed them, and
I think I want to
so
say it was triple digit $1 million. I want to say
yeah,
triple digit. Yeah.
it's up in the one
Mm.
tens and something like that. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah, it's just interesting. But another a brief caveat is this this trainer, this personal trainer. Remember the personal trainer that he's had before that. All the stuff that was on Twitter that we talked about before when he was coming out with all this information back in September and October. Holly Pasternak. So remember, he displayed the tweets. I mean, the DMs
Yeah.
between him and Holly. Holly was talking about, oh, I could have you put in the hospital and I could have you be put away again. And
Mm-hmm.
Kanye came out telling TMZ in the world was like, all they have to do is just prescribe me some medicine and make one of the pill out of my daily dosage, the bad pill, and
Yeah.
boom, I'll be straight jacket.
Boom. That's it. And that was it.
That was it. But and,
And that
and
was
then now all of a
it.
sudden, that was it. Harley Pasternak, he backed off. I'm gonna try to see if I can find a picture of this
I'm
guy.
trying to. Yeah,
So,
Holly.
Harley Pasternak. Let me see if I could. All right,
Who is
this
Harley
guy right.
Pasternak?
Yeah, this guy right here. That's the his trainer. And there's to the right you see Kanye
Hey
West.
man,
Like I said,
that's the dude that was second runner up on American Idol first season. Man, that's the thing, man. Look at that dude.
It would be the same.
But go ahead.
You know
Nah.
what I'm saying? So yeah, Holly passing. I think we got Sheer back. Welcome back, brother. Yeah, I think he's in the building. So, but yeah,
Yeah.
so yeah,
That's him.
what's your take on this, Safar? What do you guys, and Sheer, what do you guys think about?
Oh man,
you done left out again. But what you think about?
that's
why now? Why now? Why
that's
missing now?
yeah, that's what I'm saying. I can't chop it up to a Chappelle thing because it's now. Why now? Chappelle stripped the spot right when third season of Chappelle Show landed in his lap. Okay, he left. This is just man, and what throws me off everything that come out to the 12th of December. They said he was missing before then. They missed it. Bam, there we go. The Kardashians.
Right.
He wasn't invited to no parties. He wasn't invited to nothing. I'm talking about these last quarters of parties they've been having from November all the way. So he ain't been invited to none of those. He's all of a sudden missing. He ain't, and it's crazy to see when he don't try. You know how he is about his babies. Right. That man, I don't care what he's going through, whatever, he loves his babies. He wasn't able to see them. I think they behind it if you want to know the truth.
You think
but they didn't care about. I believe they have something to do with it.
I mean, I mean, you can't run it. It crosses your mind to say, why now?
Yeah, why now? I mean, the Kardashians, bro. I know it sounds serious, conspiracies, but you gotta look at their history.
Right. I mean, Lamar Odom with Chloe, he got missing.
Come on, man. He was missing.
They found him in the brothel on drugs.
Now he's a full-blown druggie. Come on, bro.
Right now he's a full-blown druggie. Now you got not Tory Lanez, but Travis Scott. Travis Scott was a suburban teenager that was starting to rap. He had his issues, but once he got with a old girl from the Jenners and the Kardashians, you see what happened.
And then it took them to it took Jay-Z to try to put him in the Super Bowl, but once they took that from him, it's like that's what beat him down because 2012, the Flames, but that's a whole other story neither. But yeah, I think it has something to do with them.
Right. So that's the question: is Ye really missing? Has the Kardashians did he just dip off and he did? Now I know when his mom's passed back in I can't remember when it was. He did go to Italy for a few months or London. So I don't. Is this one of his sabbaticals where he say it's time to? I know I got some lawsuits coming. I've gotten out of these contracts. I probably gonna owe some folks some money because the Adidas money, all this money is not coming in no more that the lawyers were getting. So of course, if they say why wait, to me, if I was the lawyers, I think when I seen all this stuff starting to crumble, I probably would have been getting some lawsuits together then, back in October, November. So I don't know, man. It's one of them things where I think he's just torn in between. But like you said, he don't miss anything about his kids, about his children.
I'm saying, man, he don't, and he'll fight tooth and nail about it.
Right, and they celebrate Christmas. He hasn't said anything about not seeing them, not being able to be around them. So it makes you truly think.
And plus, what he did with all the merch that he got from other companies, like he started cutting them up, selling them cheap. Right. He started he exposed what they're gonna do with his shoes. He say, man, he hit the block running. He hit the block running, and now it's just, and I just pray to the Most High that it's not no bad outcome.
Foul play.
Then at least he come back with a fitted sweater on. Give me something that he's not the same Ye, but he's alive, like we did with brother Yarashi.
Right. Absolutely, man. So yeah, it's just one of those things, man, where you feel, I feel for the brother because the brother, he's like I said, I think he's caught in this battle between ruach and flesh, or spirit and flesh. And when you proclaim righteousness, as the word says, you're going to get crazy spiritual warfare. You know what I'm saying? And
the first thing the word do is take everything back.
Right. And I believe that spiritual warfare at its all-time high is Ye missing because he's dealing with that, like he's secluded, trying to get himself together spiritually and truly come.
That's what my wife said.
Let's hope that. I pray and hope that. Or as Harley Pasternak and the Kardashians say, if we're going to make a move, we got to do it now. And they kidnapped this guy, got this guy somewhere. It's
when they make moves, they do it like mafia style, like quietly.
Right.
Yeah, so it'd be quietly, but when it come out, they the first one crying. All that. I mean, I've been keeping my eye on them since the passing of the father, and all of a sudden they blew up because of Ryan Seacrest. There you go.
Right. And she been quiet. She ain't made no appearance. So I'm concerned now. And yeah, she been quiet. Yeah, you're right. Trying to put on an act like they're concerned. And well, we just worried about them. We know we've had our differences, but if you're okay, just call us. Yeah, they ain't done none of that.
They ain't done
That's what make you think. That's what make you think. Share you back with us, brother? Oh, he did.
He got that Boost Mobile internet. That cricket.
But yeah, man, it's real crazy how things work, with the whole Kyrie situation. He was able to play. Get back to basketball. With full apology and everything, but Nike dropped him, and I believe last night was the first night the Nets have lost in the last 13 games. They was on like a 12-game winning streak.
Yeah, they couldn't wait to see it.
Right. So this whole Ye thing on how his situation is turning out, and then you have Kyrie, how his situation is turning out. It's getting to the point to where, I mean, even with the young man DeMar Hamlin for the Buffalo Bills, and when he collapsed the other night, so apparently the latest update is the doctors are saying he's responding, and he actually responded asking who won the game the other night. So they had to tell him, like, don't worry about no game. You're winning at life right now. You're alive.
Yeah, because he was on and off breathing machines. He come to, passed out. Yeah, man, that sad. That young kid, man, that young child. That young child, man. Went through it.
Got Sheer on the line. Safar, I got Sheer on the line. Say something, Ak. I don't know if everybody can hear you.
I don't know either.
Okay. No, I don't.
I can hear you. Yeah.
Can you hear me?
You sound good. Yeah, we hear.
Okay. I think
on speaker, right?
Yeah, I got you on speaker. I got you on speaker.
Will your mic pick me up? Do you know?
You good.
Yeah, you good. You can hear you. We can hear you.
Okay, then. So again, I hate to sound like a bad record apologizing.
It's all good,
man. Yeah, I was in and out, and I kind of heard a little bit of the conversation you guys was talking about.
Yeah.
The one thing that I did hear you where you was at, and I know the conversation doesn't move somewhere, but the one thing that I know where you were at is you was dealing with Kanye's trainer. Harley
Pasternak. Pasternak.
Yeah, I definitely wanted to talk to him because, the one thing that I know that if Ye is really missing, I don't know if he's missing or not. They're trying to spin it as if he's ducking and hiding because he don't want to pay this lawsuit.
Right. We were talking about that. Right.
And I don't agree with that at all. If this guy is really missing, and I hate to say it like this, he's dead. And one of the things that Oxafan I was talking about earlier was, and please let me say this because I don't want to I don't want nobody to misquote what it is that I'm saying. This is one of those times where it's good to listen to what I'm saying and not just hear what I'm saying, because I'm not in no way putting Ye on the same pedestal as Yasha.
Absolutely.
But if you remember in the Gospels when the Pharisees and the Sadducees wanted so many times to kill Yasha, but they could not kill him because of the uproar of the people.
Come on.
And that's the same thing it is right now. With everything that Ye has been doing in the media, it'll be obvious if you just end up dead on TMZ all of a sudden. And you're talking about an uproar, there would be an uproar. So the best thing to do is to say, hey, he's missing. We don't know where he's at. Because it's a true saying when they say this saying that out of sight, out of mind.
Come on. Come on.
It's a true saying when they say that out of sight, out of mind.
Come on, bro. Yep. Wow. Yeah. I mean, that's a good point, and that's where I was, we were alluding to earlier, like Oxifal was touching on. These people are the greatest actors, and they love to spin it like they're concerned. That's their go-to. Fake tears. We know we've had some differences, but Kanye, the family's concerned. Just call us, and they are quiet. I mean, they haven't said anything. And it's almost like, it's almost like they're acting too much. They're putting on too much. They don't, like you said, they don't know what to do. Oh, should we say something? They're panicking. So it's just, that's just, so what better to do is just say, hey, he missing. Okay, we're gonna, make it look like his lawyer's looking for him. Let's, for some money.
I mean, because you got to look at it like this.
And this is how we're going to run it in the media, because see, we got to understand that the media is ran by who Ye has been functioning on for all of this daggone time.
That's it.
So, I mean, so can't nobody say that they're not upset with him. And we already know that they have the power to do what? To be able to reach out and touch somebody if they want to, right?
Right.
So, like I say, and then I don't know if any of you guys saw that sad demonstration of Kim talking about what it is that she wants, the memories and all of that. I wouldn't be surprised if she got something to do with it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because she too quiet, bro, for the last few days. She too quiet.
Right.
Ain't heard nothing.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. So I'm trying to quarterback this without seeing anything.
Okay.
So Bob, you there, my man? I can't hear you at all.
Yeah. I was trying to get something out about it. You got to understand them people, man. They got.
He talking right now.
I sure don't want to talk over him.
Yeah,
I don't want to talk over him.
I'll make it real quick. Tell him I'll make it real quick.
He said he's gonna make it real quick.
Okay, I was gonna say you could probably merge me in on a three-way, man.
Okay.
And then I can hear both of you guys at the same
all right,
time.
let's try to do that. Let's try to merge this call.
Are you able to bring up the scrolls, and also are you able to bring in the videos? And if so,
let me see.
Okay.
I'm just trying to call you out. But what I was going to touch on, man, they got too many dead bodies up under them. They got the dad.
Yeah, they got a lot of They got a lot of bodies.
They got the dad. They got Nicole. They got a lot of people up under them that's already passed away. So they got a lot of people that passed away, and a lot of people that's being cursed by them. So I mean, I'm gonna lean towards them, and they Armenians. So that's all I'm gonna touch on that side.
Yeah, they some old gypsies out. Well, okay, what's the next phase, bro?
Okay, look like we kind of got a little bit out of order. That's cool, though. We all right. We all right.
Yeah.
We just got through talking about Ye, right?
Yep.
Okay. If you go down to the video clips, let's go ahead and run this the commercial for the trip itself. You see where it says baby?
Yeah.
117, go ahead and run that, bro.
All right, let's go to a quick commercial, everybody.
And y'all already knowing the time has come for our annual Drip and Sip Remix Networking Party. Modern day brews from all over will meet in the DFW, Texas area on February 19th, 2023. The Light Hebrew Magazine and Kingdom Culture Radio will be brought to life. Your favorite brew business owners and musicians that you have seen in the magazine all year will gather. Praise the Most High, have righteous conversation, and build together. DJ Dr. J will be on the ones and twos. It was always a lit righteous party. The gold carpet will be rolled out at 5 p.m. Guests will start arriving, dripping in righteous modest wear. Enjoy each other until 10 p.m. There will be clean food, strong drinks available. Must be 21 to drink. Brought to you by the Kingdom Culture Radio and the Light Hebrew Magazine. Tickets, $15 pre-sale. Don't see me there, beat me there.
To the channel, it ain't me, it's the Father. Hitting harder than a hammer. Disregard him like the grammar. How to seize my.
Yeah, Drip and Sip remix. I know we had Sister Delta in the building earlier. Yeah, so Ayo Ben Yahoo, me and myself and I, me and the family will be a remix. February 19th. Also, here first. Truth be told, Flex Podcast will be in the building. We're gonna be in Arlington, Texas, February 19th, man. It's the praise is going up, blessings coming down. We appreciate the Light Hebrew Magazine, Brew News in the building, got us in the building and the place to be, man. We're gonna have a lot of fun and we're gonna most definitely edify the name of the Most High. So we're looking forward to that. Y'all willing? Yeah. We'll be in the building, man. We're looking forward to that.
What do you say? Don't beat me there. Meet me there. What do you say? There. Don't beat me there. Oh, like
yeah. I think we losing again.
Yeah, because I try calling him and it hangs right on up.
I think we losing y'all. We losing, man. Yes, we.
Let's see if he can call.
Yeah. No, I can't hear you.
Yeah. Let me sell out Optimus Prime.
I can't hear y'all. But yes, February 19th, Arlington, Texas, 5 p.m. Central Time, presented by the Light Hebrew Magazine and Kingdom Culture Radio. Tickets on sale now for $15 pre-sale. Get your tickets now.
Oh,
like Cher said, don't meet him there, beat him there. So that means go ahead. Y'all know how he is. Go ahead.
Please don't put that on the shirt.
Now. Say what?
Please don't put that on the shirt, Sister Delta. Do not merch that. Don't merch
breaking up. So yeah, man. So we're looking forward to that. All praises, man, and we thank y'all for being patient with us tonight through all this difficulty. Boy, how's a ton, big man? That's all right. Keep this knot upside your head. Bye.
That's why we gonna say when we see him, that's him. That's the man that's been calling all this trouble little bitty. Yeah. Wait till I see you.
Okay, yeah, I can hear you now. I can hear you clearly. Yeah.
Okay then. All right.
I'm
all right. I can't reach the bar. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know what's going.
Yeah.
And y'all listen, we talk on three-way all the time.
All the time.
I mean, all the time. Like during a vacation, we was on the phone all the time, texting.
Come on,
and all of a sudden tonight.
Okay, check this out, yo. We finna figure something out. Okay, we got another song. It's in Yahweh Addicted. Go ahead and hit that in the banners.
All right.
And then go down back to the music videos and play that, and we just figure out how to get on together.
Yeah, I can't reach out.
Got another song, y'all. Let's get it.
I'm feeling sick, I need to take my medication. I hire risk, my doctor on this faithful patient. If I don't read his word, man, I start shaking. I think I'm fine, but everybody say I'm crazy. Why Why you stand? I'm addicted, I'm addicted, I'm addicted to them scriptures. I'm addicted, I'm addicted, I'm addicted, I'm addicted. I admit it, I admit it. I'm addicted to the scriptures. I'm addicted, I'm addicted, I'm addicted, I'm addicted. I say your prayer every morning when I wake up. It's a blessing knowing I'm a child of Jacob. I got a problem that I need to take care of. See, I'm an addict and I fiend for a higher. If I don't read, I get the itch. If I find me a Bible, I go missing. My fam worried. They say they miss me. My mama called and said I need an intervention. They don't understand I got the Holy Spirit. The most I opened up my eyes, he working with me. Yeah, he tell me everything I need to know. If I take too much and I overdose. I love to pray because it elevates my spirit. These demons always punching me, but I can't feel it. My aunts be getting high with me, please believe it. When you see us all together, we be geeking. I relapse every time I have a drought. Anytime I read the scripts, best believe my girl be down. I kinda blame her cause she's the one that got me hooked. I don't take meds, but I'm prescribed to that book. Yeah. I'm feeling sick, I need to take my medication. A higher risk, my doctor on this faithful patient. If I don't read his word, man, I start shaking. I think I'm fine, but everybody say I'm crazy. Why you stand? I'm addicted, I'm addicted, I'm addicted to them scriptures. I'm addicted, I'm addicted, I'm addicted, I'm addicted. I admit it, I admit it. I'm addicted to the scriptures. I'm addicted, I'm addicted, I'm addicted, I'm addicted.
I just need a fix, yeah, I just need a fix. Ain't had it for some days now, and I just need a hit. I can feel it in my veins, now it's time to take a trip. I've been drowning in my pain, now it's time to get lit. When I say I'm taking a trip, I be talking about diving head first in some scripts. I could go back in the time to see what I gotta do now to identify sin. I'm thinking about skating away from the people and go somewhere quiet and go on the bench. I'm taking a backpack full of crack jack. Say hello to my friends. I got that red boy, got a slim look, but he ain't really been popular. He been hit from us with a funny name in the hood. He goes by the apocrypha. I got a bad case of that King James. These lines I make you change things. Here a little, there a little. What you call that? A precept, man. All white, pure as cocaine. Meet you down to the flow, man. I'm on the block with a couple brews that had you higher than Rick James. When you got the truth, the sky's the limit with it. I once was lost, but now I'm really winning. Everybody saying the laws are done, but the truth feeds you just really sinning.
I'm feeling sick, I need to take my medication. A higher risk, my doctor on this faithful patient. If I don't read his word, man, I start shaking. I think I'm fine, but everybody say I'm crazy. Why you stand? I'm addicted, I'm addicted, I'm addicted to them scriptures. I'm addicted, I'm addicted, I'm addicted, I'm addicted. I admit it, I admit it. I'm addicted to the scriptures. I'm addicted, I'm addicted, I'm addicted, I'm addicted.
Yeah. He say, I'm addicted.
Yeah.
I'm addicted to the script. Yeah.
I
That
love
was
it,
my
man.
man. That was dope.
That
man.
thumbnail.
I like that cat. Yeah.
Look at this guy.
Look at him. Look, he just look at this. Welcome back.
Hey, can y'all hear me?
Yeah, you had to go my school. You had to go my school with it.
Yeah.
I see. Yeah. Welcome to the hood. Welcome to the streets.
Right.
That's why I love my wife. She say, "What? Have you tried to go on your phone?" I was like, "No." I said, "Let me try to get on my phone." Hey,
and I'm on my phone all the time. I'm on my phone all the time with it. I mean, did we talk about this, Brandon?
I don't know how to do it on the phone though. Okay, I have absolutely no idea how to do this. We done used up our music breaks. We don't have any more. So, but our last topic was Dion. That is what our last
Deion
topic was.
One of the
Was
main reasons
Deion's
we
Sanders.
as a nation is the tail, man.
Exactly. Exactly.
Prime time.
Oh.
Prime time.
Prime time. Exactly.
Prime time.
How you use this Oxify?
Go get that manual your phone came with.
I need a tutorial, man. I don't know what I'm doing, bro.
Old folk be flipping through the pages.
Yeah, all nasty jarred up thumbprints. No, you good. You good. Turn your rotation on and turn it to the side. You good.
Okay, like that.
Yeah, there you go, Spike Lee.
All right, then. All right. Man, I'm not gonna even lie to y'all, man. My mind right now is racing 1,000 miles an hour. We finna push through this show. We at 55 minutes in, all praises, and I want to thank y'all, brothers, for holding it down while I was going through my technical. I'm gonna have to get this thing figured out this week because we cannot come back next week.
We get and we thank everybody in our audience and
I know
family,
black
man.
people. I know y'all saying she ain't got that old bootleg internet. Hey,
$50 for the hookup. Let me get
that. She over there trying to steal his next door neighbor's internet. That ain't even the case.
Wireless internet. Trying to steal some wireless internet.
She figured out the password to the next door neighbor.
Right. Yeah, but but let's go on and run through this Deion situation.
Yeah, man.
So we can let the people go tonight.
Yeah, we appreciate y'all hanging with us and being patient.
Yeah, for sure. For sure.
Y'all. We love y'all, man.
Let's see. I should connect, man. Because I can barely hear y'all.
Go into your settings and put it on Bluetooth or headset.
Work it out.
Is he stuck or is he looking? Oh, okay.
No. Can y'all hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, we can hear you good now.
You hear me?
You in the
okay,
game
then
now?
cool.
Yeah. Uh-oh. And got him.
All right.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay,
ain't nothing working for Shahir today, man. I can't even get my dang headphones connect to my phone. But yo, check it out, man. With Deion, when it come to Deion, man, the thing it really disgusted me the way us as black people dealt with this brother when he decided to leave.
Yeah. Sad.
It disgusted me. It truly made me understand even more so why we as the people is always in the back line. Or as the thumbnail says, we as a nation is at the tail. So let's for the sake of right now, because we're gonna get to Jackson State. We're gonna deal with Jackson State, right? And the things that they done. But let's just say that Jackson State didn't do what they are accused of doing, which I believe that they did. Let's just say that they didn't. And let's just deal with Deion leaving for a better job. Right. You ask me which one of y'all would not take a promotion from your job tomorrow if it came. I'm waiting.
Yeah.
You'll be waiting now.
You be waiting. I've been working for a minute. I love extra zeros.
If I was able to get a promotion, I believe we all would probably go ahead in the field that we have the passion and zeal for. We'd probably go ahead and take this once in a lifetime promotion because it may not ever, especially with us, it may not. I mean, it's a high chance it probably never come again.
Never come again.
And that's fair. That's fair to say that it probably won't ever happen. So
with that being said, outside of what Jackson State is accused of, because like I say, we gonna get to that because this has
Hands
a lot
dirty.
to do with why he left when he left as well.
Right.
And he didn't, and I'm gonna be honest with you, as a huge football fan, I didn't know. I knew Yo was a football fan, but I didn't know he was like I am. I'm a huge football fan. I watch football, people, right?
Yeah.
I watch football. He didn't take a real sexy job.
Nope.
He did not take. He passed up a sexy job to go to Jackson State.
Right. Yep.
Going to Colorado was not a sexy job.
No.
So outside of what Jackson State is accused of, one more question that I gotta ask: what did Deion do so wrong that black people had to dog him the way that they did?
And I ain't being funny. I'm gonna tell you from what I heard, because when I went to going deeper into the conversations, the first thing in the algorithms pull up is us dogging him on first 2 slots. And then there's another slot that this dude named Matt the Great, which is a Gentile, and totally was on his side, talked about everything was wrong that Jacksonville did. And he even said black Twitter and black TikTok has came down on this man. And it's all black folks that I done seen. So
black folks. Right.
Nothing.
Right.
And the only thing that black man said he did wrong was he said God told him to do it. And then in the middle of what God told him to do, he would leave. That's the only thing I know that the black folks said, that's wrong. But he ain't did no wrong in my eyes. Take that second promotion, bro.
You took a promotion. And like you said, Colorado, if anybody keep up with sports, Colorado ain't been good since I was in high school. Just put it that way. It's been the late 90s. 99, 2000 was right around the last.
It's been a long time since we've seen that Buffalo.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Running across the football field, right? It's been a long time.
Right.
And so the thing is now, this the first part of black people turn black people down, is how the black people treated Deion when he decided to leave. They were showing videos of the students on Jackson State defacing his images on campus, cussing them out, talking crazy to him on campus, and about him on campus. Like this man did not bring value to the school.
Come on now. I'm gonna take back everything too.
Nobody never would have heard of a Jackson State if Deion hadn't went there to begin with. Jackson State is only relevant because Deion came there. And he chose to go there.
Yeah. And like we was talking the other day, Deion made that name prominent because everybody today in the world talks about branding, right? So we're talking about the one person that got branding right back in the 80s. Prime time. He's probably the first big brand ever.
Yeah. He outshined Bo don't know. Bo, he outshined Bo catchphrases.
Right. Bo Knows was a brand.
Bro Knows was a brand. Jumpman.
But
Prime time 21.
They still call him that. They call him Coach Prime. So he's still building a brand. So this man came in and laid y'all a foundation and say, okay, it's time for y'all to put on the windows and the roof. And y'all the way the students and the staff and the president, the way they done Deion, I was like, wow, I couldn't believe it. At the match, they tried to actually get him blocked from coming back to coach the last championship game against North Carolina Central. All the coaches in the
SWAC. This is the second part. On not to cut you off, but this is the second part of how black people do black people. This dude went to an historical black university, HBCU, historical black college university. This is where he went, where we are supposed to be protected and treated better than the others. If anybody gonna treat them right, you would think that they would treat them right, right?
Right.
Yeah. Which was the complete opposite. Deion was essentially coaching at Jackson State for free.
Yeah. So was.
Peanuts.
Yep. Half his check went right back to him.
It was his money that was paying the kids. It was his money that built up the facilities. Now, when he went there, one of the things that Prime said, he said is that I want to level the playing ground.
Right.
In order to level the playing ground, it takes money. One of the things that the school promised Dion was 30,000 or more tickets, you get an increase. Ask Prime, did he see his increase? They saying it wasn't sold out. I wished I was on my laptop right now so I could show you what those games was looking like.
Come on now. Sold out. They were sold out.
To the wild.
Not only were they sold out in Jackson State, they were sold out wherever Dion went.
Even away game. That's right.
And these black folks never paid this man his money.
This man, they tried to say the stock percentage was 28 because if we go to 30, then he had to get paid. But when he checked the records, he said somebody's stealing something.
Somebody's stealing something.
Right. And see, I think I truly believe they don't think Dion was actually going to check the records, but he got the money to spend to private investigators and lawyers. Be like, you know what? Before I leave, check the money, check to see what was going on, and they did.
Yeah,
and they saw it. And then he found out. That the president that was talking junk about Dion at the press conference before the championship game, he found out they had a major network deal with ESPN.
And they turned it down
on TV. And the president turned it down, man.
Turned it down.
They didn't
you know
tell
why they turned it down? I'm
going
to tell you why they turned it down, Ayob and Safa. Because if they do a major television deal, and it just hit me, thank you for the reward. It just dawned on me because for the longest I've been trying to figure out why, because it's money. But this is the reason why. If they had accepted ESPN and a major television deal, you got more white folks in your business now.
That's it. That's it.
You got more white folks in your business and you can't keep doing the dirt that you've been doing. So we gonna shut this thing down. We don't want it.
One of the main reasons as we as a nation is to tell. That I mean, because the dirt we do to not see our own folks go up because we don't think if somebody get above us, right, that they're not gonna pull us up because that's how we're thinking.
That's how we
would do the same thing. We would get up above and leave them down. So they're insecure about that. And so they got to try to stop. So they down at the bottom doing all this dirt to stay, to get a Mercedes Benz and have an extra bedroom and bathroom added to your house. And I got to fix my man cave up and it's all crazy stuff.
Right. Just like George Robinson. Did I say his name right? George Robinson. Yeah. How he treated Dion at that game. Yeah. That's your brother. Yeah. If you got a problem with your brother, you deal with him in private, man, because there's no way he would have treated a white coach like that. There's no way he would have said what he said about a white coach the way he talked about Dion. There's no way he would have. He'd have said all of that to his partners. He'd have probably said that to his teammates. He'd have probably said that at home when he got with his wife, but he wouldn't have said it on national TV. But you feel comfortable talking about your brother like that.
So comfortable. And we get in the state of mind also that if we do something honorable to one another, I don't know why I get in our head to think that if I do this, somebody's gonna find out and they're gonna make fun of me. Somebody's gonna find out that I did this and gonna have an issue with it. So let me go ahead and act out. Somebody's with me in my head and disrespect this brother like somebody's right here with me versus showing love. Hey, brother, show me what you're doing.
Right.
Pass the baton to me. Right. I need help.
Right.
Yeah. So but we get in our head thinking that there's an audience or somebody always around us to say, hey, that's a stupid thing. Well, that's us. We programmed and so comfortable with, and I'm sorry, we're shitting on each other.
Yeah.
I'm tired of it.
No, you absolutely right, man, because the thing that I feel about it, and I'm gonna say this, and we're gonna carry on after this show. The thing about it, man, is that when Dion came to Jackson State, Dion was thinking much bigger than Jackson State. Dion was thinking all of the HBCUs.
Mm-hmm.
And we so ignorant and we so selfish that all we think about is self we couldn't allow this man to be great because it's taken away from my shine, not realizing that if he become great, it's going to make me great too.
Right.
Look at what these white boys doing. Look at the SEC. Look at, because one is LSU is great, Alabama great.
Right, exactly.
They
LSU
coming
don't
out
get
of the
on
Big
TV.
12 going to the
Right.
SEC, and then you got other white schools coming into the Big 12 to go get them some more money.
Right. Yeah, it
This was
ain't
an
one team.
opportunity. Go ahead,
No, I'm just saying it ain't one team. Jackson State, they get a TV deal. ESPN is airing these games. Jackson State ain't playing themselves. So that means the other team that they're playing against is getting exposure too. So I'm sure all those presidents that Jackson State play, 12 teams, they was like, bro, what is you doing? We all gonna eat.
We all gonna eat.
We all gonna eat. Like, they were just focusing on, like you said, they just wanted to tear down Dion.
Exactly. Somebody that looks like
that's crazy. That's
somebody
crazy.
that why is it so
Man,
comfortable for us to tear down the person that looks like us?
With all the credentials on that man, wow, the accolades in his bookcase, everything going on, that's not enough for us. He's still in the borough with us.
Right.
I mean, he's still in there with us. The sun just shining on him. Don't get mad at that.
Yeah.
Right, that's it.
I'm telling you what it is, man. We're the people, we be too busy competing with each other that we can't help each other, man. We too busy wanting to outshine. Oh, you got a Cadillac. Oh, I'm finna go get me a lean basket. You got 22. I'm finna put these 24s on mine.
Right. You got 22s. I got to get 24s. Right.
I got to go get 24s on mine. You know?
You eat steak, I got to get ladies on type stuff.
Oh, I got Gucci and I got the belt to go with it. We too busy competing with each other. And that's the thing with us as Negroes. We're going to pay $350 for some shoes and a belt, $250 for a belt. Then you go in the wallet, nigga, you can't even go in the gas station to buy you a damn gun soap. You ain't got no money, but you got Gucci shoes on, though.
But you got Gucci. Hey, man, let me get $20 for lunch. Bro,
Yeah. And I got to pawn my shoes in a couple of weeks.
Right. Now, you done kept the receipt. You done kept the receipt.
And the tag still on
it. Hey man, after we get by the club tomorrow, we're gonna take these shoes and this hat back, bro, so don't get it dirty.
Yeah.
There's somebody doing that right now.
Right now. Leave the tags on it. Go to the club and win the club and take that joint back and get their money back.
At the same mall, they went to the mall and sprayed all that cologne on. That free demo cologne. That's the same mall,
bro.
The barrel mentality. You are so right, your man. Barrel mentality. That's what we got.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's them curses, man, and it goes right back to exactly what them curses say. That we would be tender-eyed against our own brother, man.
Mm-hmm.
Against our own brother.
Yeah, man. The moment I figured he was going to leave, and like you said, as a sports fan and as a former player, I was like, man, if Dion take this job at Colorado, he really about building men. He really about building men, because Colorado ain't won over 3 games in the season for the last 10, 15 years.
Exactly.
So like you said, it's not the flashy job to have. He didn't go to Florida State, his alma mater. He could have went to Florida State last year and probably would have been in the college football playoff this year.
See, you know, the white boys mad. The white boys in college mad at Dion too, but it's for a whole different reason.
Right.
They mad at him because you don't went to this cheap HBCU and you taking our recruits away from us. How you doing that? See, that's a businessman.
Right.
And they collectively upset for a business reason. We mad at them because we just straight out hate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because we just straight out hate.
Yep. Still had a tag on the shirts.
Yeah.
Still got it on there, man. And you better tuck it in.
Yep. Yeah. Tuck that tag in the back.
We got an outro. We got an outro song. You look down there somewhere.
We do, brother. Yeah.
You find that outro song, man. We done had the most bootlegged it, as my daughter used to say when she was young. We done had the most bootlegged show ever.
This ain't like how we used to say, man. When we all used to be on phones.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden you see all that going on.
Right. Man, it's been real though, bro.
We gonna get together, people. I really want to thank everybody that stayed here with us. Ayob and Safa, man, appreciate y'all for holding it down.
You know it, bro.
Appreciate y'all for holding it down. We gonna get this thing together. We'll be back next week. Like I told Sister Delta earlier when we was talking, next week we're gonna be about business. Today we was just coming back. You know, this was a good time for it to be acting up the way that it was. Next week we'll be about business, bringing that news the way that we normally do. And don't forget that's the Drip Itself.
Drip Itself remix.
Don't forget it. Don't forget it. And till next time, we will talk to y'all next week. Shalom, fam. Shalom.
Shalom.
It's all unraveling. It's all unraveling. Listen in case you didn't know. It's almost getting close. In case you didn't know.
This has been real. We would like to thank you, and we will see you at this same time next week.
Only the ones with no faith that take the vaccines. Step to me with it, I'ma make your back lean. We at the end, new Sodom and Gomorrah. Christ about to come and mop the floor up. Walking up in Louis V with your mask on. Check the me's, man, they about to get their blast on. Prophecy, interpretation, Isaiah 55:11, so it ain't no faking. Crack it dough, it's getting close. I'm here to tell you, just in case you didn't know. Listen, man, in case you didn't know. It's almost getting close. In case you didn't know. It's all unraveling. Babylon got pregnant with a daughter. She introduced a new
Stay.
Man,
oh man. Get up there. Come on. Come here, boy. This nigga on here twice. Bullet, I'm not supposed to scratch you. God pet you. I ain't supposed to scratch you.
we still running? No, you breaking up, bro. You're breaking up, man.
Oh, shoot.
Get your ass over here, boy. Come here.
I think we still running.
Hey, so what? Can you hear me?
You
gotta end it.
Yeah,